So okay guys, now it's 6 in the morning and let's see what the market did as the market opened yesterday night. तो चलो देखते हैं कि मार्केट ने क्या करा आज एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. मेरे हिसाब से प्राइस में भी नीचे खुलना चाहिए मार्केट एंड या लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. Yes people, ये एंट्री मेरी स्ट्रेटजी को सपोर्ट नहीं करती बट स्टिल आई एम थिंकिंग टू एंटर इन अ पोजीशन बिकॉज द ओपनिंग गैप वाज वेरी 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 बिग एंड ऑल्सो जो ओपनिंग गैप है उसने इतना अच्छा मोमेंटम दिखाया तो आई एक्सपेक्ट कि प्राइस विल कंटिन्यू मूविंग टू द डाउन साइड करेंटली. बट आफ्टर चेकिंग द ओपनिंग गैप आई बिलीव क्योंकि ओपनिंग गैप बहुत ही इन अ बिग मोमेंटम उसने क्रिएट करा एंड आई बिलीव इट इज़ इट हैज़ टू बी चेक्ड वंस. So that is what I expect. So yes, let us see what happens. I am thinking of getting into bullish positions, but still I do not have my bias क्योंकि मेरे जो signals और indication है strategy है वो नहीं कहते कि मुझे इस समय bullish जाना चाहिए. मतलब कहते तो है कि bullish जाना चाहिए but price action is not kind of supporting me because it didn't hold it the 3270 level which was a very very important level previously and hold it down, but instead of respecting it a little it broke down, which is which is a very scenario according to me. But I am not getting any of the bearish signals. If price keeps falling to the downside and not show any upward signal, that I'm gonna take a bullish position on the next entry point because price followed a very very huge bearish momentum. Also I believe that it is a good picture कि अगर उसने opening gap test करा it is gonna be a very 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 good and stable move and yes, अगर ऐसा ही होता है तो I'm gonna take a bullish position till the entry gap. और अगर प्राइस ज़्यादा ही बुरी तरीके से कंसोलिडेट करके ऊपर गया एंड कोई इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल से नहीं अनइवनली गया then we are gonna take our bearish positions at the entry gap only because वहाँ पे great amount of liquidity है and I believe that is from where the moves are gonna happen to downside. So yes, the bearish has finally shifted to bearish for gold. The bias has finally shifted for gold bearish because of the fact the economy is improving and stocks are now moving to the upside. Nasdaq, S&P both have an opening gap to the upside, very very big opening gap to the upside. And yes, let's see what happens now and I'll update you guys if I take any positions. So yes, as you can see, I just entered a bullish position. I took entry just right here at this particular 3270 level from which I expect to move to the upside till just right here. As you can see, I believe the price will at least reach this point because as you can see, this is the opening gap which I expect the price to check and make a move to the downside. Let me draw a path. So I expect the following things. I expect the price to check this gap that is the opening gap as you can see, and start falling all the way to the downside towards at least this level. It's a very very important level. So yes, I took my bearish position just so I took my bullish position just right here and my take profit is just right here at what you can say 3311 level 3311 level, and after that I'm gonna take bearish positions at this level and expect the price to move to the downside. Yes, I just took the position and it is playing good currently. I expect to capture a good amount of profit on this position because I expect the price to move to the upside because of the fact कि ऊपर एक gap है and I want to check it. I want the price to check it क्योंकि ये new day opening gap, Monday opening gap है जिसकी वजह से काफ़ी high volatility and high liquidity available है उस level पर. So I expect the price to check that gap up and make the move to the downside because I am now shifted my bias to bearish for gold. And yep, this is what I'm gonna say. So without wasting any time, I'll just show you that what my entry currently looks like and we'll hop and see where the price goes. Of course I'm gonna let it trail because I have to go to college, but my entry is taken, my risk is managed. Let me show you. So as you can clearly see, my entry point was just right here. As you can see, my stop loss is a little below this level, as you can see, just right here. And as you can see, price respected the level of this liquidity and made move to the upside. What I expect is to check this imbalance just right here because here is the as you can see the breakout structure at the higher time frame. As you can see, the breakout structure is just below that because this is where a good amount of liquidity is available, and I believe and expect the price to check it out. And currently I believe that currently we are in what approximately of 5% profit, 4.5% profit. I could end the day now, but I believe that there are high probabilities of price going to the upside, which is a very good signal. And what I expect for the day is that is the fact key I expect the price to go to the upside, and I believe that this is gonna happen when New York session is gonna start at 1:30. New York calendar session, I believe the price will head to upside. And just right here, check this. And when the price takes out this gap, as you can see I can see on the chart, as you can see that here is the gap and here is my take profit mark just right here. So when price checks up this gap, this filled gap beneath this level, so I'm gonna take a bearish entry just right here, because I believe the bias of gold is bearish. So I believe just right at this point I'm gonna take a bearish entry, and my stop loss will be above this gap, and my take profit will all the way to the downside level, that is the 3010 level. So yes, currently we are in trailing good profit, and let's see what happens. Okay, so now it's 5 and I'm reading my book now. We'll reach home approximately 6:30 or 7 p.m. in the evening. And yes, so मेरी पहली पोजीशन से मैं स्टॉप्ड आउट हो गया, प्राइस वेंट डाउन, बट आई बिलीव इट विल गो अप इन अ गुड मोमेंटम नाउ फ्रॉम द 3T02 level, 3T20 level that I just marked you and told you about. So yes, price will definitely go to the upside, and I'm going to take my positions there. सो यस गाइज, नाउ इट्स 6:50 अराउंड, और अभी भी बस ख़त्म करके अब घर जा रहे हैं. एंड आई सॉ फ्रॉम माई फ़ोन ओनली कि हमारा जो पहला पोजीशन था वो फेल हो गया. ऑफकोर्स प्राइस को ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए था, बट इट वेंट डाउन इन एक्सट्रीम मोमेंटम टू डाउन साइड. ये मेरी सेकंड कंडीशन थी जो मैंने एक्सपेक्ट करी थी, बट दीज थिंग्स हैपन. द ओनली द थिंग दैट रिलीव्स मी इज़ द फैक्ट कि आई हैव अ मिनिमल स्टॉप लॉस. मेरे पास बहुत ही कम स्टॉप लॉस था, मेरा प्रॉफिट मार्जिन हाई था, तो आई वुडेंट हैव लॉस्ट दैट मच. एंड नाउ अब ये कंफर्म हो गया कि प्राइस ऊपर ज़रूर जाएगा, एंड मैंने अपने फ़ोन से ऑर्डर्स खोल दिए थे. सो येस, माई पोजिशंस विल बी at the next important level, that is the 320076 3276 level. आई थिंक वहीं पे मेरे ऑर्डर्स ओपन थे. प्राइस ने इतना बुरी तरीके से नीचे मूव करा, इतना हाई मोमेंटम मूव करा कि इम्बैलेंस भी क्रिएट हो गया. एंड आई नाउ श्योरली बिलीव कि प्राइस will grab the liquidity from that level and will go to check the opening gaps that it created that it created yesterday when the market opened. So this is my theory. Price will test the level, grab liquidity, and will go to the upside in order to check the Monday opening gaps, and that is what I'm expecting to capture. And let's see what happens. So as people, due to college I am late once again. We missed a very good opportunity. Let me just show you. So yes, as we can clearly see, due to being in college, I missed this beautiful entry just right here. As you can see, we expected the price to go to the upside. My first TP was here, second TP was here, and my stop loss were just here below this VIX, as you can see. And I am pride just did an even movement and fall even to downside. This signifies कि price के पास बहुत ही ज़्यादा bearish pressure है. As you can see, price जो हमारा mark level था, which were these lows, previous London lows, which were not tested till now. We expected the price to come there and move to the upside. My orders were opened just right here at this place, and price retraced back up from this position. If I was here, I could have taken this position. My stop loss would have been just below this level, and my take profit will be all the way to these unchecked open highs, open window that is opened on the Monday opening. um, due to being in college, I missed this entry, but still I believe that price could probably make a retracement to the downside, and then make a move to the upside. And if it doesn't, it is gonna fall all the way down to the next important level. So this of analysis, price failed to reach these windows and even this important liquidity point that it had created recently.
So yep, this position was failed, but I would opted with a minimal stop loss. So yes, I still would believe, I will only take entry when everything goes in my way. So yes, price fall to the downside, fell to the downside, and is going currently up, making a higher high from the previous one. But I still believe, price could, there are two options कुछ भी हो सकती है, या तो price जब वापस यहाँ नीचे आएगा, then here I'm gonna take my entry and price may move to the upside, checking these opening gaps, and then may continue fall to the downside. So yep, this is the first condition that I am opting to look at, and the second condition is that, price grab liquidity from nearby this level, made move to the upside, and will keep making move to the upside, and will check these untested highs and then fall to the downside. So yes, I so either of times I'm gonna take two entries. या तो price अगर इस level पर retrace करता है, that is the 3202 level, then I'm gonna take my entry bullish entry. If price comes back down to this area of resistance, then I'm gonna take my entry. Otherwise my second entry will be at this opening gap, because यहाँ पे बहुत ही high liquidity available है, and here I would instantly take my entry to the downside with my stop loss above these highs and my take profit to all the ways to this important level. So yeah, this is what I expect.
सो येस आई डो नॉट नो वाई कि प्राइस आजकल मेरे इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल पे आने से पहले ही रिजेक्ट कर जाता है, बट समटाइम दिस थिंग्स हैपन. कोई कई दिन ऐसा आते हैं जिस दिन कुछ कुछ टाइम ऐसा होता है, बट स्टिल आई बिलीव कि मैंने आपको बताया मेरे पास सिर्फ दो ऑप्शन हैं एंट्री के. माई फर्स्ट प्रोबेबल एंट्री वुड बी जस्ट एट दीज lows when price will retrace back to this 3202 level, and another entry would be at the opening gaps एंट्री जहाँ पे ओपनिंग है वहाँ पे यही दो अभी मुझे सूटेबल सेटअप्स लग रहे हैं, बट वी लुक फॉर मोर सेटअप्स. इफ आई सी प्राइस मेकिंग अ लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब फ्रॉम अनदर लेवल, देन आई एम गोना टेक अनदर एंट्री. बट आई स्टिल बिलीव अभी जो हमारे पास इंपॉर्टेंट सिग्नल्स है बस वो ये दो ही हैं. इफ प्राइस मेक रिट्रेसमेंट ब्रांड टू द 3202 level, then I'm gonna take a entry, or otherwise if price goes up to these highest opening gap on the Monday that was created just today at the night, I'm gonna take my entry there. So ये तो पोजीशन है, तो 3202 level या फिर the opening gap. सो यस गाइस, आई जस्ट टुक अ स्कैल्पिंग पोजीशन. आई नो ये मेरी स्ट्रेटजी में नहीं था, बट आई बिलीव प्राइस के पास इस समय बहुत ही ज़्यादा बुलिश मोमेंटम है. सो आई बिलीव इट कुड हेड प्रोबेबली ज़रूर ऊपर जाएगा, क्योंकि ऊपर बहुत ही हाई लिक्विडिटी है ड्यू टू दी ओपनिंग गैप. एंड जस्ट लेट मी शो यू. So as you can see, price grabbed liquidity and retested this recently created consolidation state or high, and it is going to the upside. And I believe my stop loss will be just below these lows, just right here. And my take profit will be all the way. My first take profit will be all the way to this high, because this is where confluence plus FVG is available. So my for the first two positions, my take profit is available at plus 17% respectively, and my take profit for the next position is all the way to the gap, which is at 43% respectively. And as you can currently see, price is moving up to the good to the upside as we just expected. So yes, let me show you at a higher time frame what it looks like. So as you can see, price made a liquidity push from grabbing from this level, retesting a liquidity grab from this level, and going to the upside. That is what I expect. I expect the price to go to the upside. My first take profit is all the way towards the 17%, and my next positions is all the way to the opening highs at plus EMA. So this is going to be a very good setup. I believe price is gonna definitely check out these highs, and let's see what happens. If price closes below this level, we're gonna end up in 2.5% loss, and then I'm gonna wait for price to reach this level and take another bullish position, because I believe that this level, these highs contains a very huge amount of liquidity, and I believe price should even absolutely just check this level. As you can see, we are currently, I have just marked this zone now. This is the Tokyo session in which we invested, but price went all the way to the downside, and then made a retracement to the upside. यहाँ मुझे अपनी एंट्री ले लेनी चाहिए थी. My stop loss should be just below this level, but I missed it. No worries, I'm gonna capture now. So yes, I invested to the upside, and let's see what happens. Price is moving to the upside in a good momentum. As we can see, we are currently in, price is respecting the decision, and let's see what happens. I'll update you guys. Until then, I'll have my dinner.
सो एज यू कैन क्लियरली सी व्हाट आई एक्सपेक्ट, मैंने ये एंट्री स्पेस ली क्योंकि इस पर मुझे एक बहुत ही हाई रिस्क रिवार्ड रेशियो मिल रहा है एंड आई डो नॉट वांट टू मिस आउट ऑन दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी बिकॉज ऊपर बहुत ही ज़्यादा लिक्विडिटी अवेलेबल है और प्राइस ने कॉन्स्टेंटली बड़े बड़े मूव करके एक इम्बैलेंस भी क्रिएट कर दिया है विच इस हैज़ टू क्योर एज वेल. सो दैट इज़ व्हाट आई एक्सपेक्ट एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन्स. I'll update you guys in a bit and let's see what happens in the position. Currently price is respecting us and now we are in 0.9%, 1% profit just right now. So yes, let's see what happens and I'll update you guys on the position. So this is after 5 minutes when I have taken maybe 5 minutes बाद है मेरी entry के बाद. We are currently in trailing in 0.35% profit, 0.7. We are currently trailing in approximately of 1% profit just right now. This is just after 5 minutes when I took my entry and let's see what happens. So now we are in 1.3% profit, approximately 1 point, as you can see we are currently in approximately of 1.5%, 1.7%, approximately of 2% profit just right now. Price is respecting our decision as we just expected and let's see what happens. I expect the price to move to the upside at any costs. And bam, we are just in 3% profit, 15 minutes into the position and I have already secured 3% of the profit. I was exactly right. Price is moving up to the good momentum. As you can see, we're in 3.3, 3.2, approximately 3% profit. Price is respecting our decision in a good momentum and I expect it to keep respecting it. And yes, very good. It is still going to the upside. We are currently in 3.36, 3.21% of profit and let's see what happens and I'll update you guys on the position. As you can see how sharp my entry was, let me just show you on a lower time frame. So yep, as you can just see how sharp my entry was. Price instantly went up to the upside. To be honest, जो मेरी perfect entry होनी चाहिए वो इस level पे होनी चाहिए थी, but still I'm very happy that I took the position and let's see what happens and what the price does. Man, the hell, आज प्राइस पता नहीं क्या कर रहा है. It's still it consolidating, not going to the upside, not going to the downside. I do not know what is gonna happen, but I believe the sentiment is now shifting to the bearish side. So soon I think I'm gonna take on a position and let me show you that what the price looks like. I just do not know what it is happening in the markets today. So yes, as we can clearly see, due to being in college, I missed this beautiful entry just right here. As you can see, we expected the price to go to the upside. My first TP was here, second TP was here, and my stop loss were just here below this VIX, as you can see. And I am, pride just did an even movement and fall even to downside. This signifies कि price के पास बहुत ही ज़्यादा bearish pressure है. As you can see, price जो हमारा mark level था, which were these lows, previous London lows, which were not tested till now. We expected the price to come there and move to the upside. My orders were opened just right here at this place and price retraced back up from this position. If I was here, I could have taken this position. My stop loss would have been just below this level and my take profit will be all the way to these unchecked open highs, open windows that is opened on the Monday opening. Due to being in college, I missed this entry, but still I believe that price could probably make a retracement to the downside and then make a move to the upside, and if it doesn't, it is gonna fall all the way down to the next important level. So this of analysis, price failed to reach these windows and even this important liquidity point that it had created recently. So yep, this position was failed, but I would opted with a minimal stop loss. So yes, I still would believe I will only take entry when everything goes in my way. So yes, price fall to the downside, fell to the downside and is going currently up, making a higher high from the previous one. But I still believe price could there are two options. कुछ ही हो सकती है, या तो price जब वापस यहाँ नीचे आएगा, then here I'm gonna take my entry and price may move to the upside, checking these um, opening gaps and then may continue fall to the downside. So yep, this is the first condition that I am opting to look at, and the second condition is that price grab liquidity from nearby this level, made move to the upside and will keep making move to the upside and will check these untested highs and then fall to the downside. So yes, so either of times I'm gonna take two entries. या तो price अगर इस level पर retrace करता है, that is the 3202 level, then I'm gonna take my entry bullish entry. If price comes back down to this area of resistance, then I'm gonna take my entry. Otherwise my second entry will be at this opening gap, because यहाँ पे बहुत ही high liquidity available है, and here I would instantly take my entry to the downside with my stop loss above these highs and my take profit to all the ways to this important level. So yeah, this is what I expect.
As you can see, I just took my position just right here, and as you can see, price is being consolidating a lot. I do not know why it is happening. I'm currently in 0.72% loss, and I do not know why the hell price is consolidating today. इसको ऊपर जाना चाहिए, and I do not know why it is, why now it is consolidating. I still believe that it is going to go to the upside in order to check these highs all the way to the upside, so that it could give us a better outcome. But पता नहीं आज क्या हो रहा है. But still I'm gonna hold my position, and we will see that what happens, and I'll update you guys on the position. As you can clearly see, price is not respecting our decision, that what we expected, and it is falling to the downside. But I'll still hold my position, and let's see what happens, because stochastics and EMA also shows that price most probably will not respect my entry and position. But let's see what happens. I expected a bearish continuation, instead it is consolidating, and I do not know why. But yeah, one thing that I'm gonna tell you guys is that the gold currently is extremely bearish in terms of price action. In terms of economy, I do not know well. बस एक ही चीज़ थी, वो थी हमारे negotiations, and Trump is leaving ourselves. But yes, gold is falling down big time this time. A huge rally in recent days, falling to the downside after a long time. But let's see what happens. I'm gonna hold my position up. My stop loss is just right here. My take profit is just above where it was in 1:6, 6 or 7 is to what ratio trade. And yep, let's see what happens if price still respects this and move to the upside, which is oh yes, let's see what happens.
Well, sometimes these things happen. Price may not turn in what you think. Price may not respect your decision, but only with you have to make good entries. ये मेरा fault है. I believe it is my fault, because I had two desired entry levels. That were of course the testing gap level. That was the 3,1100 levels, 1,410 levels, and the second was the retesting level just below. But I took this entry because I believe price this will continue moving to the upside, but I was wrong and I regret it. So yes, that was my fault, and I will not repeat this kind of mistake from further on. And let's see what happens. I will let the price trade. So yes, now it's 10 in the night, and yes, I got stopped out of my position. जैसा मैंने सोचा था वैसा ही हुआ. Price went all the way to the downside, and do not know why, but it has happened. Yes, let me just show you. I lost 1.5% on this position, and I was willing. Sorry, I lost 2.5% on this position, and it was a big position actually, because my take profits were too high. But yes, this is an example that why you should wait for the perfect entry. I knew, but I just wanted to check it because I'm on a demo account. I just wanted to check it if whether it works or not, and it didn't. So yes, this gives you another confirmation that wait for an exact entry point. Yes, so yes, let me show you.
So as you can clearly see, guys, I invested just right here. And I got stopped out instantly. Let me just show you at a high time frame. I took an entry just right here because price was grabbing liquidity up from this level, and I expected the price to move all to the upside level to the opening gaps. But price did that. It went all the way to the downside, taking out our stops at this level at minus 2.5%. But that is not bad at all, because ये मेरी गलती थी. Now my potential entry will be at this level, which is the 30 sorry, 3200 level, which is an important level, and I believe price could probably move to the upside from this level. So yep.
So yes, as you can clearly see, I got stopped out. That was my mistake. But what I'm gonna do now is, just do journalizings, and ये काफ़ी पेन कर रहा है. And after generalizing, we'll wait for the price to reach the 3020 level, because I expect a good push to the upside from that level. पता है उसके आगे से ही एक push कर रहा है that may be taken out its bullish liquidity, but my opinion lies on one thing, that it can probably it can probably respect the 3200 level, and that is what I am launching for. And yes, I'll update you guys when price reaches the 3200 level. So yes, my each and every work is now complete. My video is uploaded. I have read more than 5 pages today of both books, and my generalizing for the day is complete. My analysis for the day is complete. I expect the price to move to downside and retrace back from the 3204 level. That is why I expect for tomorrow, and I learned new things. So yes, everything for the day is complete. Now I'll be heading to sleep because कल सुबह मुझे बहुत जल्दी उठना है. The last thing I want to say is, no matter what happens, no matter what mistake you commit, you have to just one thing right, and that is trading, or any trade that you are pursuing, any career path that you are pursuing. You have to give it all. Wake up, give it all. Wake up, watch your thing. Before sleeping, watch your thing. Each and every time, you're just, understand the fact that you're getting closer to what you want. If you work hard, please work hard, no matter what conditions are. I am still on I'm currently on a losing streak, but I'm not stressed at all, because I know what I do and what I can capture. So that is what I'm gonna say, guys. Work hard, be delusional, be stressed, keep working hard, and one day we both are gonna make it. And yes, that is all for the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.